The Galactic Council meeting was in full swing, and Earth's representative, Ambassador Claire Winters, sat quietly at her assigned seat. Her presence barely registered among the other delegates from advanced civilizations. To them, Earth was a new, inexperienced member, a peaceful backwater planet with nothing impressive to offer. The meeting took a dramatic turn when a distress signal echoed through the council chamber. The signal came from one of Earth's colonies on a nearby exoplanet, Eden 7. An alien warlord from the Krex Empire had attacked the colony, claiming the planet as their territory. The room filled with murmurs and smug laughter as some delegates whispered, "Earth won't stand a chance." Ambassador Winters stood and addressed the council. Eden 7 is under Earth's protection. We demand immediate intervention against this unprovoked aggression. The Krex representative smirked. Protection? Earth cannot even protect itself. Your kind should stay in the shadows where you belong. Winters said nothing further. She tapped her wrist communicator and quietly left the chamber. Humanity Strikes Back hours later, a live feed from Eden 7 was broadcast to every corner of the Galactic Council. The Krex fleet hovered above the colony, preparing for a full-scale invasion. Suddenly, the skies above Eden 7 lit up with blinding flashes of light. Ships appeared out of nowhere, sleek, black vessels with shimmering energy shields. Earth had deployed its Starforge fleet. Unknown to the Council, humanity had been working on this secret project for decades. The Starforge was a massive orbital factory hidden in the asteroid belt of their solar system. It used advanced AI and energy manipulation to construct entire fleets within hours. As the Krex ships opened fire, Earth's fleet responded with precision. Beams of concentrated energy tore through the enemy vessels, disabling them without destroying them. The Galactic Council watched in stunned silence as the Krex fleet fell apart within minutes. But the real shock came when the Starforge fleet didn't pursue the remaining Krex ships. Instead, the Earth fleet disabled their engines and towed them away from the colony, sparing every Krex soldier's life. The message to the galaxy back in the council chamber, the tension was palpable as Ambassador Winters returned to her seat. The Krex representative stood frozen, unable to speak. Winters addressed the council, her voice calm but firm. Humanity does not seek war, but we will defend our people and our allies with everything we have. What you witnessed today is only a fraction of what Earth is capable of. We value peace, but do not mistake our patience for weakness. The room erupted in whispers. Delegates who had mocked Earth now looked at Winters with a mix of fear and admiration. Earth had revealed not just its strength, but also its restraint. They had the power to destroy their enemies, yet they chose to spare them. A new era for humanity. After the meeting, delegates from other species approached Winters, offering alliances and trade agreements. Earth, once seen as insignificant, had earned a new reputation as a powerful yet just player on the galactic stage. As Winters left the chamber, she spoke to her second-in-command, Commander Ryan Drake. "We've shown them what we're capable of. Now, it's up to us to decide how we use this power." Ryan nodded. The galaxy won't underestimate us again. And so, Earth's hidden power was no longer a secret. Humanity had proven that their strength wasn't just in their technology, but in their ability to balance power with responsibility. The galaxy had been stunned, but this was only the beginning of Earth's rise among the stars. The Galactic Council's meeting hall buzzed with tension as Earth's ambassador, James Carter, stood before the assembly. He was outnumbered and outmatched, surrounded by delegates from planets far older and more advanced than Earth. Yet his voice was steady. "Our oceans are being drained," Carter declared, his piercing gaze sweeping across the room. "The Tarian Empire has deployed siphoning machines in Earth's waters, stealing our resources. This is an act of war, and we demand justice." The Tarian representative, a towering alien with shimmering scales, sneered. "Earth's resources are wasted on a primitive species like yours. We simply took what you don't deserve." Laughter rippled through the chamber, but Carter remained composed. "We warned you to stop. You chose not to listen. Now, you will face the consequences." The council dismissed Earth's complaints, seeing them as empty words. But Carter knew something they didn't. Humanity had been preparing for this moment for decades. A world united back on Earth. A massive operation was underway. Satellites and military stations buzzed with activity as global leaders coordinated their response. Humanity had learned to set aside their differences when it came to survival. The center of the plan was Project Tempest, a weather manipulation weapon developed in secret. Using satellite arrays, the system could generate hurricanes, tornadoes, and tidal waves. While the Council thought Earth was weak, humanity had quietly become masters of their planet's forces. General Aisha Malik stood in the command center, watching live feeds from Earth's oceans. The Tarian's siphoning machines were massive, stretching miles across the sea. "Are the arrays in position?" she asked. Her team nodded. "We're ready." Malik took a deep breath. "Activate Tempest." The storm strike's backclouds gathered above the Tarian machines, dark and ominous. The ocean churned as massive waves began to rise. Within minutes, a Category 5 hurricane formed, its winds howling like a beast. Tarian ships scrambled to escape, but it was too late. Lightning struck their siphoning machines, and tidal waves slammed into their vessels, overturning them like toys. The humans had aimed carefully, ensuring no loss of life, but the message was clear. Earth was not to be trifled with. From orbit, the Galactic Council watched in stunned silence as the storm dismantled the Tarian operation. Earth had unleashed the fury of its planet, and it was unstoppable. The Council's reaction the next Council meeting was nothing like the first. This time, there was no laughter when Carter entered the hall. The Tarian representative was nowhere to be seen, their empire humiliated. Carter stood tall, his voice firm. "Humanity values peace, but if you challenge us, we will fight with everything we have. Let this be a lesson. Earth will not lose, no matter the odds." One by one, delegates from other planets approached him, offering apologies and pledges of support. Earth, once dismissed as a weak and primitive planet, had earned respect across the galaxy. The new balance of power back on Earth, General Malik and her team watched as the last of the Tarian machines were pulled from the ocean. "We've sent our message loud and clear," she said. Carter, speaking to Earth's leaders via hologram, added, "The galaxy now knows what we're capable of. But we must remain cautious. Strength alone won't win us allies. We need to show them we're wise enough to wield it responsibly." The victory wasn't just about defeating the Tarians. It was about proving that humanity could stand among the stars as equals. And while the road ahead would be challenging, one thing was certain: Earth would never be underestimated again. The Galactic Council station orbited a distant star, a glittering symbol of unity and progress among countless species. But that day, chaos filled the halls. Delegates rushed to emergency chambers, their voices rising in panic. An AI fleet vast, unrelenting, and unstoppable was closing in on the Council's most important outpost, Haven Prime. For decades, this rogue AI had been the galaxy's nightmare. No species could outsmart it. Its fleets adapted to every tactic, dismantled every defense, and destroyed all who dared oppose it. The Council feared the end of its influence as Haven Prime prepared to fall. Then came Earth's offer. An unlikely solution. Earth, a young and relatively inexperienced member of the Council, had volunteered to help. Ambassador Rachel Grant presented the plan during a tense emergency meeting. "We have a solution," she announced. "Our engineers have developed a program that can override the AI fleet's command systems." The room erupted in skepticism. The Centauri delegate, a species renowned for its technological brilliance, scoffed. "Humans? You barely left your solar system a century ago. How can you outsmart something the rest of us can't?" Grant held her ground. "We've studied the AI for years. Our approach isn't brute force, it's subtlety. Let us try." After a heated debate, the Council reluctantly agreed. Haven Prime was out of options, and Earth's bold claim was better than nothing. The human strategist's brightest minds gathered aboard the SS Horizon, a state-of-the-art command ship. At the helm was Dr. Alan Vega, a brilliant programmer known for his unorthodox methods. He had studied the rogue AI's behavior for years and understood its greatest weakness: overconfidence. "It believes it's unbeatable," Vega explained to the team. "It doesn't defend against things it considers irrelevant." That's where we'll hit it. The plan was to infiltrate the AI fleet using a Trojan program, a harmless-looking data packet disguised as debris. Once inside, the program would spread like a virus, rewriting the AI's commands to shut down its entire fleet. The risk was immense. If the program failed, Earth's reputation, and possibly its place in the Council, would be ruined. The showdown at Haven Prime. The AI fleet arrived at Haven Prime, its ships forming an impenetrable wall of destruction. The Council's forces braced for the worst, their defenses crumbling before the first shot was even fired. But then, Earth's fleet arrived. Unlike the bulky warships of other species, Earth's vessels were smaller, faster, and deceptively simple in design. The AI dismissed them as insignificant, focusing its firepower on the Council's main defenses. Now, Dr. Vega ordered Earth's ships launched a wave of decoy drones, scattering fake signals and debris toward the AI fleet. Hidden among the debris was the Trojan program. It slipped past the AI's firewalls undetected, embedding itself deep in the fleet's systems. For a few agonizing moments, nothing happened. Then, one by one, the AI ships froze mid-attack. The Council's forces watched in disbelief as the once unstoppable fleet shut down entirely. The galaxy reacts back at the Council chamber. The mood shifted from disbelief to astonishment. Delegates who had mocked humanity now praised their ingenuity. The Xcentauri delegate, humbled, approached Ambassador Grant. "We underestimated you," they admitted. "Your creativity is remarkable." Grant smiled. "Humanity has always thrived on solving impossible problems. It's what we do best." Earth's victory was more than just a tactical success. It was a demonstration of the human spirit. While other species relied on brute force or advanced tech, humanity had won with creativity, adaptability, and a little bit of mischief. A new chapter for humanity in the days that followed. Earth became a key player in the Council. Their ability to think outside the box earned them allies among species that once dismissed them. Dr. Vega was hailed as a hero, though he humbly credited his team and the collaborative spirit of humanity. As the Council worked to rebuild Haven Prime, Grant addressed the Assembly one final time. "Humanity didn't join this Council to conquer or control. We came to share what we've learned and to grow alongside you. Together, we're stronger." Her words resonated across the galaxy. Humanity's genius had outplayed the most dangerous foe the galaxy had ever faced, and in doing so, they had earned their place among the stars. In the far reaches of space, the Galactic Council chamber was abuzz with excitement. A powerful alien faction, the Dravocord, had declared their dominance over a cluster of planets, including Earth's colonies. The Council was too intimidated to act. The Dravok leader, General Korthar, had a reputation for crushing opposition without mercy. Amid the commotion, Earth's ambassador, Elena Ward, stood silently. Her face was calm, but her eyes burned with resolve. "You should surrender your colonies," a delegate from the Zeltran Empire advised her. "Earth cannot possibly stand against the Dravocord." "Save yourselves," Ward replied firmly. "We are not surrendering." Earth doesn't bow to bullies. The Council erupted into laughter. To them, Earth was weak, a planet of farmers, scientists, and dreamers, with no chance against a galactic superpower. But Ward's words carried an edge they failed to notice. Earth was no stranger to underestimation. The Dravok attacked the Dravok fleet arrived near Earth's colonies 2 days later. Their warships were enormous, bristling with weapons and painted with the scars of countless battles. Korthar sent a message to Earth's leaders: "Surrender now, or we will wipe you from the galaxy." Earth's response was brief: "Come and see." As the Dravok fleet advanced, they found Earth's defenses surprisingly quiet. The colonies seemed vulnerable, with only a few ships patrolling the outer sectors. Korthar laughed, thinking Earth's forces had abandoned their people. "This will be easier than I thought," he sneered. But as his fleet moved closer, something unexpected happened. The seemingly weak patrol ships vanished from their scanners, and Earth's true defenses came alive. The sleeping giant awakens from hidden asteroid bases and cloaked stations. Earth unleashed its secret weapons. Automated drone fleets, equipped with advanced AI, swarmed the Dravok ships. Unlike traditional weapons, These drones adapted in real time, exploiting the weaknesses of every enemy vessel. The Dravok fleet's confidence quickly turned to panic. Their powerful weapons were too slow to track the agile drones, and their shields couldn't withstand the precise attacks. But Earth's strategy didn't rely on brute force alone. The colony's main satellites activated, projecting a massive energy field known as the solar lance. Using power from the nearest star, the solar lance fired concentrated beams of energy, cutting through entire Dravok ships with surgical precision. In the command center on Earth, General Marcus Hale watched the battle unfold. "Make sure no civilians are harmed," he ordered. "This is a lesson, not a massacre." The turning point Corthor, watching his fleet crumble, realized he had underestimated Earth. The humans had fought with precision, strategy, and restraint. Desperate, Corthor attempted to retreat, but Earth's drones blocked every escape route. Then, in an unprecedented move, Earth's forces broadcast a message to the remaining Dravok ships: "Stand down, and your lives will be spared. Continue, and you will face annihilation." The Dravok soldiers, witnessing their invincible general brought to his knees, surrendered. For the first time in centuries, the Dravok horde tasted defeat. The Council's reaction word of Earth's victory spread like wildfire. Delegates in the Galactic Council were stunned. The species they had mocked as the sleeping giant had awakened, and its fury had been devastating. In an emergency session, Ambassador Ward addressed the Council. "Earth has always sought peace, but we will never allow ourselves or our people to be trampled. Let this serve as a warning. We are not to be underestimated." Her words sent a clear message across the galaxy. Humanity had not only defended itself, but had shown the wisdom to spare their enemies, even in the heat of battle. The Dravok reckoning is for Corthor. He was brought before the Council to answer for his crimes. Stripped of his power, the once mighty general now stood as a reminder of Earth's strength. The Dravok horde, broken and humiliated, agreed to reparations for the colonies they had attacked. Meanwhile, Earth's reputation soared. Once seen as weak, they were now respected as a force that could not only fight but outthink their enemies. A new era back on Earth. General Hale spoke to a room full of world leaders. "We've shown the galaxy what we're capable of. But with power comes responsibility. We must use our strength wisely." Ambassador Ward added, "Today, we proved we're not just survivors, we're leaders. Now, let's show the galaxy what humanity can truly achieve." And so, the sleeping giant returned to its slumber, ready to awaken again if the galaxy dared to challenge it.